welcome back to TFC Modcraft. Alright, well, as I'm sure you're aware, it's been about 2.5 weeks or so since the last episode. I have to apologize for that. I never meant for there to be that much of a gap, but I've had assorted various and sundry issues that I'm sure nobody wants to hear about, so that's pretty much what's been going on. In other words, not a whole lot has passed in the world here since the last episode. The quarry, I was just down there below the water, and the quarry is actually finally started to get down to about level 35, which means it's just now getting into the area where the really good stuff is. So yeah, and of course the tree farm, the peat bog are running fine. I never did do anything with that. I was going to get another one of these tree farms going for handling the rubber production. I probably will still do that. And meanwhile, let's see, I've got these interdiction torches surrounding the house here, surrounding the base. And they do a nice job, because I've got them spaced just so that no hostiles are going to enter the boundary that they make up. Got a good bunch of stuff coming in here, got a good bunch of materials processed, got a fair amount of that, and so on. And now this thing here where you take blaze rods and drop them in a macerator and you get 5 blaze rods for for 5 blaze powder for a blaze rod, and then you take the blaze powder up there into the transmutation table and convert it back into blaze rods. Yeah, it's a little cheaty and so on, but I don't care. I did enough of that to come up with a stack and a half of blaze rods here, and that's because they have a rather high value, 1,536 apiece, and that makes them rare enough to be very effective in that Q block thingy doodler. And so now in letting the Q block go, I've got like 22 lost knowledge, some forbidden, some tainted, some eldritch, got a couple of theories and whatnot. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the blaze rods, pop them in there, and start with the fragments of lost knowledge. See what kind of theories I can get out of those. Should be able to get something out of them. Success, 39% chance here with the blaze rods in there. And okay, here's one for stabilized singularity, so on. I'm going to go ahead and process all of these knowledge fragments that I've got, and we'll be back. All right, I think I've done pretty good with the amount of theories here. So now I'm just going to start throwing these things in there, and it has to go through. Okay, there's like an 87% chance here that it's going to turn into a actual discovery. Okay, we've got one for Arcane Focus Earth, and I'm just going to start processing all of these to do the same thing. It's just a matter of throw them in there and let them cook. I may have to go get some more blaze rods, maybe a few more slightly more expensive items to put in there to improve chances for some of these with the hard and torturous difficulties or tricky and stuff like that. So basically it's just throw stuff in here and let it cook, and yeah, let the random number generator do the rest. So I'm going to get these cooked and I'll be back. Okay, I was just cooking along on this and I realized something that, like for example, let's see here, I've got a discovery for Arcane Focus of Air, but over here I've got another theory for it, and it occurs to me that if I were to get some of these discoveries right-clicked into the oh, that's right, it doesn't use them up. Whoops. Get these discoveries clicked into the Thaumanomicon, then basically what it will do is it will give me less duplication. It won't duplicate things. You know, there's, like for example, something that I've already got in here as a discovery will not show up in here as another one of these theories. So I need to get these the discoveries clicked in here as quickly as I get them, and then pop those in here. And there's also some processing I can do with the used up discoveries later on. I can use them in here as well. So I'm going to get working on the rest of these, get everything discovered that I can with the stuff I've got here, and get some things made. Now, while this stuff is processing, there is a little something that I want to talk about, and that is, well, something came out recently, and I got a hold of it, and I'm kind of really interested in doing something with it. At the same time, I want to get rid of that. You know, that's nasty. It's, in my opinion, it's way too close to the base. So one of my goals for this save is to get rid of as much of that tainted ground taint stuff as possible, and get some stuff going here and get some things done. But this other thing that I'm thinking about doing, well, it involves this right here. And that would mean running a second modded series. And I've learned in the past that running 2 modded series at once is, well, problematic at best. At the very least, you end up with either sparse episodes on both, or episodes on one that happen once in a great while, and the other one gets reasonably current, reasonably constant coverage, and so on. You know, it's because, let's face it, mods can be somewhat time investing. You know, it would cost a lot of time to do stuff and whatnot. And as much as I really enjoy this series, in spite of the fact that it doesn't look like it because I haven't made episodes nearly as often or as whatnot as I really wanted to, yeah, there is that other one. And I have wanted to do a series with the Direwolf Pack for quite some long time. And I'm seriously thinking about doing that. But if I did, it would mean that this series would either have to be just plain ended, or it would become something that episodes would show up once every week or two at the most. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. You know, I'm not going to just go ahead and slam right into it right away, but it's a thought. It's something I'm thinking about doing, and yeah, let me know what you think. Meanwhile, we have a darkness generator discovery. Cool. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get the rest of these things processed, and then we'll try to actually do something. All right, so here I am about an hour and a half or so later, and I've got a good amount of the stuff discovered here, at least enough to get started with some things. And yeah, we've got a few of the forbidden, 1 or 2 tainted, well, 1 anyway, and the 1 eldritch. So, and most of it is the lost stuff, but now that I've got a lot of that done, I should be getting fewer and fewer of those as they get into the book. Now, I was just thinking that somebody suggested that I should do something with getting a remote orderer set up, put together, and that's a really good idea. Let's see, what do I need for ender chest? I'm gonna need more leather. Okay, not a problem. And some dyes. I believe I'll need some of those. Okay, let's see. No. Okay, I need the request pipe. I need a couple of gold gears and a basic. Okay. A couple of gold gears. A basic pipe. And I'm going to need a couple of diamond gears. And some glass. Probably not that much, but whatever. Alright, basic. 2 of these. Request pipe. Okay. Now I need the remote orderer. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't automatically place those. That's alright. Okay. And an ender chest. Okay, I need a chest, some wool, an ender pearl. Alright, there's an ender pearl. Oh well, I've got some string here. And a chest. Alright, that should be everything. Okay, blaze rods, yeah. Okay, ender chest, and now the ender pouch, 3 leather, some blaze powder, and wool, and an ender pearl. Another ender pearl. Blaze powder, and I'm going to need more leather. So we'll just drop up here. Focus on leather. I want to make sure it knows leather. And let's get at least one more here. There. Okay, now let's see. Some blaze powder, some wool, ender pearl, and the leather. Okay. Now let's see. If I recall correctly, can I do this? And no, I can't. Alright, not a problem. Just set it down. Hit it with some dye. Get the ender chest, the pouch. Shift right click on it. Take that up. Alright, now pick this up and let's find a place to hook it into the system. I'm thinking probably down here is going to be a good place. And yeah. Alright, where's that request pipe? And the ender chest. Now, if I recall correctly, I should just be able to right click on the request pipe with the orderer. Maybe it's a shift right click. I don't know. Okay. Alright, now this is a little odd. I'm right-clicking with the orderer and it's not hooking up to anything. I could have sworn you shift right-clicked on the request pipe to link it up. Okay, I have to look this up apparently. Okay, that was a good idea that just apparently is not yet time for, because the way it's supposed to work is you right click on this pipe with the remote orderer. That's supposed to bind it to it so that you can then right click it anywhere out in the world and be able to request items to be delivered through that pipe to its connected inventory, in this case the ender chest, which would then allow me to use the ender pouch to retrieve anything from that chest. Yeah, well, you can see how well that's working. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to get a few things together and we'll start making some stuff. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get started actually putting some things together here, making a few things. One of the first things I'm going to need is, let's see, I'm going to need a cauldron, and that needs to go with a furnace. One furnace, one cauldron, and, oh yeah, a V crystal. Grab that one because it's the one I got the most of. Alright, furnace, cauldron, crystal, the crucible, okay. I'll just throw that down right here. And then I need the thaumcraft infuser, which is the thaumcraft crafting device. And again, a crystal. Oh, no, not rock, not cobble, smooth stone. There we go. Pop this down right there. And I need some V conduit. Okay, what am I missing? Do it. What am I missing? Oh, some redstone. Okay, so I'll run the conduit out of that back this way because this thing does the crafting for Thaumcraft, but it is powered by V, that Thaumcraft energy. Should go ahead and throw some iron in there. It cooks it down into liquid V's, which can be used here. Let's see, if I remember right, should just be able to use logs for this. I need some enchanted wood. Okay. Do I need a crystal? Yeah. Alright, I need to throw a little bit of more something in there. What do I get for cobble? Apparently not a whole lot. It's going up, but it's going up slow. Alright, I'm going to take a few minutes and get some more of this stuff made. Okay, I got a stack of the enchanted wood that should be actually enough for right now. Alright, I have a little over a stack. Let's see. The V tank, enchanted wood, glass panes. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, okay, I'm going to need some more of the glass panes. I think I got enough to get going here. That's a tank. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and throw that down there. And it's draining both the V and taint into it. Let's see. All right. Now this is the problem with not being able to have the remote orderer work the way I anticipated it working, which is honestly, I'm pretty sure the way it's supposed to work. I'm going to have to run back and forth to get things. All right. No, this. All right. And this. And this will make for more storage capacity. There. That'll do. And let's see. Okay, let's see the next thing. Thaumium ingots. I'm pretty sure that's going to be iron with some crystals in here. Yeah. And I've found that this copper is pretty good for generating the stuff, and it's doing the job here. So, get a bunch of this made, and we're going to try for... Okay. Not you. You. Where is it? Okay. Okay, crucible eyes. Regular crucible, spider eye, and this, and some V. Get a better crucible. I ought to make one of those. I want to get this made, but I'm not sure how to do the thermometer, because it's one of those that the recipe doesn't show in any eye. Let's see, where is the thing? What's this? Oh, I don't need that. I've seen it in here. Here it is. Alright. Thaumium shovel, enchanted wood, and some earthen crystals. Get the shovel of renewal, which is also supposed to be very effective at removing tainted ground. So, thaumium shovel, enchanted wood. Oh, crystals. Now, will this work with any crystal, or is it going to insist on the earthen crystals? I have a feeling it's going to want the earthen crystals. Yep. Fortunately, I have some of those here. Okay. And the enchanted wood and the thaumium shovel. Bang, shovel of renewal. Now this thing has got remove large sections of earth and sand. Hold shift to turn that off. Also really effective at removing tainted ground, it says. And if you right click it, it has a bone meal effect. So let's see how good this stuff is at removing this tainted ground. I know using regular tools is kind of a slow process. If this thing can remove it fast enough, as in faster than it will spread, that could be useful. Okay. I was kind of thinking it was going to do a 3x3, but I guess it doesn't do that. But it is breaking this stuff up. And that's helpful. Of course, it's still spreading. So the trick is going to be to get the stuff broken up faster than it spreads. And I'm also curious in that if I get this stuff all cleaned up, every bit of it, will it still be generating? I mean, is it coming from that obelisk thing or what? I'm going to dig all this up and we'll find out. Okay, I managed to get a decent amount of it removed, but the tool's durability is taking a severe beating. So in order to completely clean this area up, I would either have to have several of these shovels or a way to repair them quickly. And I believe there is a device, a thaumic device that will help me with that. A repairing station where I could be using one and having another being repaired. That might work. But yeah, the thing is, it's slow going to replace the stuff. And it does dig in a 3x3 in regular dirt and earth. Regular dirt and sand. So that much is great. But with this stuff, one block at a time. And I really need to stop using it right now because it's about ready to break. So I'm going to look into ways to speed this process up. And we'll see what we can do with that next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.